It was a beautiful day in Nigeria. Yesterday has the Democracy Day. June 12th was celebrated in a grand style by standards at newsstands on Flip TV with Michael, your host at Dekunle. Okay, let's check out what we have here. The Daily Independent newspaper. Very catchy headlines. Yeah. Okay, Buhari gets thumbs down over Democracy Day speech. Buhari gets thumbs down over Democracy Day speech. Promises to move 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in 10 years. Promises to move 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in 10 years. Let's move to another story here. Renames Abuja Stadium after MKO Abiola vows crackdown on instigators of violence. Obasanjo Jonathan Gowon absent at ceremony. This happened during the inauguration ceremony of the president. It's still happening right now. Obasanjo Jonathan Gowon absent at ceremony. June 12 work-free day. Not enough. Nigerians are hungry, says article. June 12 work-free day. Not enough. Nigerians are hungry, says article. Panic as explosion rocks Port Harcourt shopping mall. APC Buhari fingered in plot to foil Igbo presidency. Okay, on to the next one. We have no regrets voting against president, says Ohaneze. Air Force combat helicopter crash lands in Katsina. Air Force combat helicopter crash lands in Katsina. And let's move to the top of the newspaper. Imo police bust gun fabrication factory of recover hams. Imo police bust gun fabricating factory recover arms. June 12, Buhari committed to correcting past injustice, says APC. President promises to assemble strong team for his transformative plans. Okay, DSS arrests promoters of ethnic violence on social media. DSS arrests promoters of ethnic violence on social media. These are the stories we have on the front page of Daily Independent newspaper. Of course, you know our reviewers are always eager to speak on this platform. Buy standards out newsstands on Flip TV. Let's join them.
When they did not get there, I think the thing hold. They did everything was joyful.
What impression?
Other presidents of country, they were there. So what are we saying? If they like come, let they don't come. They sit in their house.
What impression are you giving to the international community? To the world?
The impression, right?
What impression are you giving to the international community? To the whole world? If they don't come, what are we telling them? That means there's an enmity between Nigeria, the former leaders, ex-presidents. There's an enmity and the incumbent.
So you, sir, do you think it's right? Someone like Obasanjo, an influential man in this country,
for my own,
and ex-president Jonathan.
They are supposed to be there, but they know what they have in mind. Me, I don't know what they have in mind. But my own, as an ex-president, is supposed to be at that function. But for them not to come, it's left for them. I don't know what they have in mind.
Did he complain?
The first question is that did he complain? The first question you ask is that did he complain?
Yes, that's the question. Then you answer me. Me ask, did Buhari complain? Then you would answer me. So me, I want to ask, did he complain? Then you answer me.
But is it proper?
But me, I said it's not proper.
But looking at his antecedents, Buhari has not attended some ceremonial done by in the past. Yeah, like Jonathan, Obasanjo, Yaradua, the late Yaradua.
He shunned their own.
He did what?
He shunned it. He could not attend. Let me tell you, what happened is that if APC as a party is a good party, they know that they want to run a government of inclusion. You understand? They would have at least carried everybody along. See, if anybody should attend this ceremony, it should be Jonathan, who peacefully handed over to you.
Jonathan and to Buhari.
Buhari, yes. You should make sure that this man will be there. You carry everybody along. If anybody should attend this celebration, it should be Obasanjo, who allowed you in 2015, who spoke good things about you. You should carry everybody along so that in time of decision taking or making, they should talk to you. they should ship in things to you. How to run a government. You don't run a government like this. You are excluding people out.
It's not an inclusive government.
Thank you. It's not an inclusive government. You are running it as if it is your domestic affairs, you know.
Just for the ruling party alone.
Yes, for the ruling party alone. Could they know everything alone? There are people that had experience more than you. Obasanjo was there in 1976 till 1979. Chagari, though I don't know whether the man is late. Okay, he still lives, Abi. Chagari is dead, right? Chagari was there from 79 to 83, 31st December. Do you understand? You need people to advise you, especially your predecessors, I think. They should advise you. Jonathan was there. He ended up, I think, after 6 years, Abi. Abdul Salam was there from 98 till May 29, 1999. And handed over to Obasanjo. If people should be around, these guys, these were predecessors, you should at least align with them so that respect them. No matter what happens, no matter the differences. Run an inclusive government so that you won't make mistake. But this man, look at what happened yesterday. The celebration, let me tell you, it didn't worth it. Because they are like people that come out to settle scores, you know, with people. Do you understand? Okay, let me tell you, let me just chip this into you. Saraki, the president of the 8th Assembly. Now, the current man is Lawan. Then the second man to Lawan is Omoagege, right? You should invite, look, let me tell you, there's no enmity like that in government. If you look at like United States of America, they don't do it this way. They don't settle scores after the election might have been concluded. They start revisiting the previous people, their predecessors, to give them the wisdom, you know, the knowledge, the brain, you know, on how to run the government. They run inclusive government. But Amila, Omagege, and this, they should just come together, call Saraki. Saraki is an intelligent man. We know how he did his own. So let's run inclusive government. The way what they did yesterday, it didn't worth it. Yes, it didn't worth it.
The May 29th was, yes. I'm talking about the Democracy Day, was declared under the administration of Obasanjo, which later was shifted to June 12th. Now, looking at that day, what do you think is significant about this day, June 12th?
June 12th is significant because it was the day that every Nigerian, you know, came out en masse and voted to the right person of their own will, choice. Thank you. Without discrimination.
What did you say?
Without discrimination. Yeah.
Yes, that was June 12th for you. Everybody respected their you know, what they call it, their choice.
Their franchise.
Their franchise. Thank you. Thank you. I was then. Do you understand? I was at Sangot. I went there. I exercised my own. That June 12th was a special day. Abiola single-handedly beat Tofa. Tofa is from Kano. Tofa was invited over from London to contest. It happened that Abiola was the right man. In the northern states, they are the whole Emirates. I mean, their divisions. Do you understand? They supported Abiola because he was a generous man. In Igbo land, they supported Abiola. In Lagos here, we voted him. Do you understand? So Abiola won. He beat Tofa red-handed. The freest and fairest election ever conducted in this country. Conducted in this country was June 12, 1993. So it is so significant because we really celebrated democracy that day. We really proved that we were matured that day. But what is happening now is a big contradiction. The people that did this kind of thing, made this kind of history 26 years ago, now has deviated, shifted to. How do I just describe it? Shifted to barbarism. We are going backward. We are like as if we are not civilized anymore. We are like as if we are not educated anymore. We are like as if we don't know the meaning of democracy anymore. Look at what we are doing. Okay, let me ask you this question. Do you think Abiola is happy in his grave? If he's get the wind up that 2019 election was conducted this way, June 12, 2019 was celebrated this way, Obasanjo was not there, Jonathan, the man that handed over to Buhari, was not there yesterday, even Gowon, Man, I don't think Abiola is happy there. Nothing is so much significant anymore about this June 12th. They have rubbish June 12th.
Now, don't you think Obasanjo's absence from the ceremony uh, was based on his own selfish interest? You could remember what he shifted it from May 29, that was declared on the administration or under the administration of Obasanjo, and he declared it under his own regime, June 12th. That's Democracy Day. Don't you think Obasanjo is not happy with this?
Okay, let me tell you something. Had it been they leave June 12th to be June 12th, I would have preferred it. Shifting 29 to June 12th is like they are trying to drown June 12th. They want to put it down. They want it to go down the earth. Time shall come when you will not remember June 12th anymore. June 12th will be Democracy Day. Nobody will remember that Abiola was the person that won election that day. June 12th symbolizes victory.
It's a brand on its own.
Yes, of democracy. She understands. So if you shift May 29, what should have done May 29 to be, take over on June 12th? She understand. Take over June 12th. Now you are bringing June 12th down. The true significance of June 12th, was the very day Nigerians came out and voted their conscience.
They decided.
Yeah, decided. So if you shift it this way now, I think the memory of Abiola will go totally.
You sure?
I'm telling you.
Someone that his name was named after the National Stadium in Abuja.
Yeah. They are naming him after the National Stadium in Abuja is just an honor given to him. I'm telling you, but that date, June 12th, is so special. We should have left it for Abiola alone. May 29 should be, because Obasanjo himself and what do you call this man? Salam. Yes, handed over that day. You are now bringing that memory down. You are taking it away from our memory. Do you understand? It's not proper. Let me tell you, June 12th should be celebrated for this man.
On its own.
On its own, it has been celebrated over and over again for over 25 years. Why are you just scraping it off?
It wasn't a national thing.
It wasn't a national thing, I knew.
But this time around.
Southwest.
This time around.
Now, they are making it national thing, but it's not even the whole states of the federation honored yesterday. I think some states shone it. She understand. Nasarawa didn't celebrate June 12th. So, like what my brother said, is a political arrangement. Maybe to pay the Southwesterners, I mean the Yorubas, thank you, to gain their support. She understand. Let me say something, maybe you might take it offset. They are doing this thing, maybe the Fulani oligarchy or whatever they call themselves might like to buy the Yorubas to support them. They say they are the one that will be ruling, that the British sold Nigeria to them. Maybe they are trying to buy a conscience here. Because June 12th should be June 12th. Democracy Day is 29. That's what we stand. June 12th, we remember Abiola that date, and we're all happy with June 12th to be remembered, Abiola to be remembered for, not Democracy Day.
They bring June 12th to, they celebrate June 12th as Democracy Day. Okay. Does not mean that they will buy Yoruba. Yorubas are not daft to the extent of taking something to buy them. It's not possible. Yoruba are wise in the Yoruba are intelligent. If you want to play on their intelligence, Yoruba will double you. Yoruba will corner you in the way you don't even expect.
Right?
Yoruba are educated, learned, exposed. So you cannot buy the Yoruba intelligence with experience, with sense with the June 12th. June 12th, if Fulani may come and take it over, anybody will come and take over, but June 12th remains June 12th. Democracy remains the Democracy Day. But Yoruba are not daft to the extent of play them and replace democracy with the June 12th. June 12th is a day on its own. Yoruba are an entity on their own. Why? Nigeria is a country. Anything done for the country in the general is done for the country, for the help and progress of the country.
Now, why do you think this set of people were not present there? Obasanjo? The person that handed over to Gowon.
It's a political agenda. No, if they are, even somebody like Gowon, who is anchoring peace corps, supposed to be there. They may have it within themselves. That's the enemy within themselves. Going to Aso Rock as a president or as a senator, APC, PDP, ABGA is a channel to get there. When you get there, forget about your political party and come and help Nigeria as a country. You say you are there to serve. your people. When you get there to serve your people, you must serve them accordingly with all the knowledge and experience you have. Forget about sentiment, forget about tribe, forget about religion. Stand alone, stand on your feet that okay, it is people that voted me here. In every contest, one person must win. It's not we must discover first, second, third. And the first we match. So it doesn't mean that if there's anything within them, let them go and settle. If they fail to settle, let Nigeria progress.
All right, thank you so much. 120 delegates, or let me say 120 foreign persons were present in that occasion.
They should call them African leader because there is no, for whether you said it, whether all the leaders that come is African leaders.
We are still foreigners.
They are foreigner, but it's African leader because if you say foreigner, it's all over the world. Both Europe, all the America, they come. They are not foreigner, it's in Africa. We are within Africa. Let's just call it foreigner. But now, the main thing, when the leaders from other countries come to the country and when they are celebrating, they call it a democracy day. But the leader, the people that ruled the country before, that were the head of the nation, none of them attend. It's only him, the president, that attend the democracy day. How did you now, as someone that is growing up, what did you see in that kind of situation? Because one man was saying that Abiola children, they were jubilating. They were happy that Buhari give their father honor. But one man was saying something yesterday. He said, the prayer is praying for everybody that you should not dance with your enemy at the grave of your father. And those are the same people that gang up against their father. Buhari was there because he's the same this Abacha that take over from him before they make Buhari. Buhari was one of the ministers under his ministry. But then they forget. They are not happy that Buhari, when all of them, they know who killed him. They know who killed the man. And now they come back. They do not fight for him that let them declare him whatever word they are doing now. It's now that they want to now return Nigeria back to era of old, where everybody have forget. Means that they are returning for what have already happened. Back. Even the civil war that happened, they are still bringing the heart of people back then. The main people that died in the struggle, they are still returning the heart of people. Say anything you can do, come and do. Because if you see the heart of the Hausas, what they do now, is anything that any man want to do. They are the same Hausa that gang up to kill the Abiola, and some of the Yoruba rise up now begin to celebrate with them. That is the people that don't know, they don't have anything that say, this is what we stand for. If they call like that, Democracy Day is 29. June 12th, normal, when they did not bring it to that place, everybody is celebrating June 12th. Say this is the day of Abiola. That's what they said. But now he said May 29th. It now will be June 12th. Means that they don't want the Yoruba to have the access of that grace that they have, that this is the day that we want to celebrate our brother that died because of the struggle of the country. But they don't know. They are running, following in the back, said we want to go, want to do this thing. And the same thing they do. When they go there, this man go there yesterday. He was saying that Nigeria, they will bring Nigeria out of poverty. 100 million Nigeria out of poverty in 10 years, which president have only 4 years to rule. He said he want to bring in 10 years. Where will he get 10 years from? That is the president that don't have vision, agenda for the country, and people are still following him. What are they following for? That's why Atiku say, but now they will say Atiku is fighting for because of political duty. But Atiku say work-free day is not enough. The Nigeria that you are calling for democracy, they are what? Hungry. You, that everybody that is here, many people, if you go outside now, you see that some people don't have what they will eat this morning. But they are the same people that want that to celebrate. You look at many states, Ebonyi, Nasarawa, all these people, they refuse that there is nothing like Democracy Day. There is nothing like celebration on that June 12th. Because they did not abide to it. It's only him that come and now want to do something that maybe the Yoruba will say, if Fulani people they like us, so more follow. They don't have sense. And I always say that the outside they say they did not go school and now using sense. One man said here one day that they say outside no go school, but they are matching everybody, both the Igbo and Yoruba in this Nigeria. They rule them the way they want to rule. We make argument here that day that let everybody bet me in 2023. Hausa will still rule this country. Nothing will happen. Because everything will happen, they will say, this will not happen. All the mumu that we get, all the leader we get, all the group, or an age, everybody will come and say, it can't happen. But it will happen. Nobody talk. They go stand there. Esme have taken over everywhere in this country. But the day that they will spark, Everybody, that's everybody. I will do what? Open. They will say whether we are in Nigeria, be waiting. That's my own contribution.
Thank you so much for it. What do you have to say about what is happening right now?
I just want to correct him for some statement that he made. He made a statement that maybe Yoruba are not wise by following them Hausa or not like that. It's not like that. If you look at it, if you want to talk about the democracy day, you know, in 1960 we get our independence in 1960. As even that they want to follow the instruction of what have been following at 4. By putting the May 29 as a democracy day, it could have not been done like that. It could have been followed as October 4 that we have been having as an independent. That's what we could have been following. Now, by saying that Obasanjo and ex-president were not there, that is what they have in their own mind. I cannot say that this is what we have in the mind against my tenor. It is you that have your opinion that know what you have in the mind. But for me, as a person in this, as a citizen of Nigeria, if you want to make this country forward, we don't need to be in discrimination. That you have done this, you have done this, you have done this. Let's join head together and to make things forward. You could not be saying that you that have been there for 8 years, what have you done for the nation that we can be able, our grandchildren, they will come and meet tomorrow. We are talking about Obasanjo, we are talking about Jonathan, we are talking about Yar'Adua. What can we point as a thing that our youth that have not been given birth to now, they will come and enjoy it tomorrow? There is none. Let's come to somebody like Obasanjo that we have mentioned. He said that Operation Feed the Nation is for Nigeria. Now he's come to his own. And Federation has still paid for the workers from 1979 up to today. This man came and stopped it. Is that a bad thing? Okay, how can you as a person, you take in Nigeria property to be your own, and Nigeria has been paying for it, and you have been making money on your purse that is not benefited? Please, can you just tell me which market have you ever seen Obasanjo products that you have ever get you to buy from there? It's export out of this country. Does that one help Nigeria? No. Does that one help Nigeria as the ex-president? It does not help Nigeria. So if somebody come, a person, if you are talking about a party, PDP has been there for 16 years. For 16 years. What can we appoint that this is what they did that our youth can be able to come and benefit on it as in Nigeria? Something like NEPA. NEPA has been awarding money for it year and year that NEPA will be able to be extended. Up to today, we could not get the right thing for NEPA. Somebody came that come and spent 4 years. How can it be possible? 4 minus 16. What will you get there? You get 12 years old. Let him complete. Let even try to see him in 8 years and let him see. I'm not a party member. Are you understanding me? I'm not a party member, but to my own view. Let minus 14 from 16. You know what you will get. Out of that 12, what does that 12 means? Let's see what 8 years can be doing. 8 years from 16, you can see that we have half of it. Let's see what 8 years we will do within the 16 years and to know with what we see.
Celebrate June 12th. It's nonsense. How are they celebrating June 12th? What is the meaning of June 12th? Is it an holiday that Nigerians are supposed to be celebrating? This very man, he was the one that against June 12th when he was with Abacha. So now, because he's looking for the favor of Yoruba, now he's celebrating June 12th. Why? It's nonsense. They are celebrating now. What is the meaning of June 12th? It was Babangida during his tenure now, Abi. During his tenure of Babangida, Abi. He demanded the transitional program. Election was good. At the end of the day, election was annoying. Abi. Abdul Salam, he came in now. Abi. He introduced a new party system to us now. And since then, democracy has established in Nigeria. Why? And May 29, we know as a democracy day in Nigeria. Why June 12? June 12 have come and go. Why are we celebrating nonsense? It's nonsense celebration.
Moving down to this fourth part of the rider, Obasanjo, Jonathan, Gowon absent.
At the ceremony. Yes, they have to be absent. Because what this man is doing is wrong, totally. Why are we celebrating June 12? June 12 is not a democracy day in Nigeria. Democracy day in Nigeria is May 29. Why? Why are we celebrating nonsense? So, as the federal government declared already, because when Obasanjo came to power in 1999, it was only Southwest State are celebrating June 12. But 2003, when PDP take over Southwest, now they are not celebrating it again. Why Buhari? Buhari condemned June 12 celebration when he was with Abacha. Because Buhari see for the election of the Southwest. Abi, Buhari now joined them and celebrating June 12. Abi, Obasanjo died, Abiola died. Abi, but when 1998, the people that control power that be, they use Obasanjo to replace Abiola because that time Olufalaye was a choice of the Yoruba that time. Because Abiola's from Abeokuta, Obasanjo's from Abeokuta. Because that's why they replaced Obasanjo for him now. Obasanjo spent 2 time. Abi, why we Yoruba still continue that they will continue celebrating June 12th? No. Let's say the reality. Yoruba, they are the one that are destroying this country. I will say the truth. I'm a Yoruba man too. So June 12th celebration is nonsense.
It's nonsense.
Yes, yes.
You don't accept it. You don't support it.
I don't support it. I will not accept it.
No, Obasanjo's absent.
Yes.
Jonathan's absent.
Gowon absent. These are their former leader. They must absent now because they don't accept it.
But Jonathan handed over to Buhari.
Jonathan handed over to Buhari. During Jonathan 5 years tenure now, Jonathan did not celebrate in June 12 or declare June 12 as an holiday. So you can't expect them to be there yesterday now, celebrating what is not right. Abi, so you can't accept them accept them there to be there yesterday and join Buhari and celebrating what is not good.
Now let's just check out on this one again. Buhari promises to move 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in 10 years.
In 10 years. It was 2014 during the rally. Buhari promised 180 million Nigeria. Said that between 1.5 years, he will turn around this country. 4 years of Buhari, which is first tenure, we did not see anything. How can somebody use a mouth to promise win Nigeria? We have advanced now. We are not daft. So, why? A president of a nation, what he cannot do for 2 years and promise us? No. I did not accept it.
No,
accept it.
the question is 10 years and he has just 4 years to use.
10 years.
He said 10 years and he has just 4 years.
4 years to use. That means it's a lie. It's a lie. He doesn't know that he remain 4 years that he is supposed to we use for him. How is it 10 years? I mean, we are not in military rule or whatever. So after 4 years, after 2023, it will go. Another government will come. I mean, why is it 10 years? That means Buhari doesn't know what he's doing.
Does it mean what he will put in place within 4 years is enough to bring out Nigerians out of poverty for 10 years?
My brother, let me tell you the truth. It's somebody who promised us in 2015 that within the 2 years, it will turn around this country. Abi, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. The man doesn't do anything. Why is he promised another 4 years again that he will do this, he will do this? Why? It's a lie. So, I'm asking my people, Buhari should tell us his blueprint. Not any Nigerian knows Buhari blueprint. Buhari did not show his face public debate in 2015 before the election came in. This 2019 election, the man did the same thing. Why? No. I don't buy that idea. He's a liar. He doesn't have anything to offer us. Just noise maker, bring in episode. This one corrupt. This one corrupt. In any government since 1960, that's what Gowon tell him that no any government in Nigeria that no tackle corruption, but do something. What you promise your people, do it. Corruption, this one corruption. This. Let me tell you something. This Buhari regime, they are also corrupt. Look at what happened in 2016. 2016, $25 billion are missing in NNPC. Whereas I didn't remit that money into NNPC. Barrow was he not corrupt, group managing director of NNPC? He was corrupt man. What body cannot remove him? Look at NHIS boss. He was corrupt. Oshibajo removed him when Buhari came back London. Buhari did stay down my back. And this man telling us that he has to tackle corruption is nonsense. The man is not doing well.
It's a wonderful experience with our reviewers at the newsstands, on bystanders at newsstands. I won't say bye without greeting our viewers and reviewers all across the world, and also the editor in the studio, Michael Ejo, doing a very great work. Latif Adibwale, also behind the camera, keeping it real. Till I join you next time on this same platform, keep watching Flip TV. Michael Adekunle reporting for Flip TV. Have a good day.